Over 60? The 30-day eating reset for stubborn belly fat. No gym. Why belly fat changes after 60. After 60, belly fat isn't just about calories. It's hormonal, it's neurological, it's inflammatory. What used to work at 40 doesn't work the same now. You might eat the same way you did years ago and notice your waistline changes anyway. You might reduce portions and feel more tired instead of leaner. You might even skip meals and feel more bloated. That's not lack of discipline. That's physiology shifting. Metabolism doesn't collapse after 60, but it does adapt. Muscle mass declines gradually. Insulin sensitivity softens slightly. Stress hormones linger longer. Sleep becomes lighter. And the body, wisely, becomes more protective. Belly fat after 60 isn't laziness. It's biology responding to signals. The good news, biology responds to rhythm. This 30-day reset is not a diet. It's a metabolic recalibration. No gym required, no starvation, no extreme cutting, just structured eating patterns. Fat. Reduce insulin spikes, preserve muscle. Quiet cortisol, improve sleep. Lower inflammatory load. We are not shrinking you. We are stabilizing you. Belly fat at 30 versus belly fat at 60. Before we move into the pillars, we need clarity. Belly fat at 30 is often energy imbalance. Belly fat at 60 is regulatory imbalance. That distinction changes everything. At 30, you can often out-exercise dietary mistakes. At 60, hormones matter more than hustle. Let's examine what changes. Muscle as a glucose reservoir. Every time you eat carbohydrates, glucose enters the bloodstream. Insulin escorts that glucose into muscle cells. Muscle acts like a storage tank. The more muscle you have, the larger that storage tank. After 60, if muscle mass declines, that tank shrinks. When the tank is smaller, excess glucose gets redirected, often into abdominal fat storage. This can happen even if you are not overeating. Less muscle, less storage capacity, more central fat conversion, which means the solution is not drastic calorie cutting. It is muscle preservation. Protein becomes non-negotiable. Insulin sensitivity and fat distribution. We age. Cells respond slightly less efficiently to insulin. This does not mean disease. It means subtle resistance. When insulin stays elevated longer after meals, fat-burning pathways are suppressed. Insulin is a storage hormone. When insulin is high, fat mobilization is low. Abdominal fat cells are particularly insulin sensitive. Repeated spikes from sugary breakfasts, refined snacks. Late-night carbohydrates signal central storage. The body is not malfunctioning. It is responding to hormonal messaging. Stabilize insulin, and storage signals reduce. Cortisol and visceral fat cortisol has a strong relationship with abdominal fat. Visceral fat cells have more cortisol receptors. That means stress directly influences where fat accumulates. After 60, stress clearance slows. Even subtle stress has greater metabolic impact. Not dramatic stress, subtle stress. Lingering tension, sleep disruption, chronic worry, overtraining, late-night stimulation. Elevated cortisol encourages fat storage in the midsection, which means belly fat is not always about food. Sometimes it's about recovery. Sleep and appetite, or hormones. Sleep regulates leptin and ghrelin. Leptin signals fullness, ghrelin signals hunger. Poor sleep lowers leptin and raises ghrelin. You feel hungrier, you crave quick energy, you feel less satisfied. After 60, Sleep architecture changes naturally. Late eating worsens it. Poor sleep worsens fat storage. Fat storage worsens sleep. This reset breaks that loop. Inflammation and inflammaging. Low-grade inflammation increases with age. Highly processed foods amplify it. Chronic stress amplifies it. Inflammation interferes with insulin signaling, which worsens glucose regulation, which increases fat storage. The reset reduces inflammatory load. Stability lowers inflammation. Lower inflammation improves insulin response. The reset philosophy. This reset is not about aggressive weight loss. It is about signal correction. You are correcting insulin spikes, cortisol elevation, muscle decline, sleep fragmentation. Inflammatory signaling. When signals stabilize, fat storage reduces. Not dramatically, but predictably. The medical side of belly fat. After 60, before we continue into the practical structure, let's go deeper. Because abdominal fat after 60 is not cosmetic. It is metabolic tissue. There are two main types of fat in the abdominal region: subcutaneous fat and visceral fat. Subcutaneous fat sits just under the skin. Visceral fat surrounds internal organs. Visceral fat is the one that matters most metabolically, and after 60, it tends to increase more readily. Why? Because visceral fat behaves differently. It is hormonally active. It releases inflammatory cytokines. It communicates with the liver. It influences insulin sensitivity. It even affects cardiovascular risk. This is why waist circumference becomes a stronger health marker than weight alone after 60. Now let's examine the medical mechanisms. 1. The liver connection. When insulin levels remain elevated frequently, the liver begins converting excess glucose into triglycerides. Those triglycerides are packaged and stored, often centrally. Over time, this can contribute to increased abdominal fat, fatty liver changes, elevated triglycerides in blood. After 60, the liver becomes slightly less efficient at clearing excess glucose quickly, which means frequent high glycemic meals have a larger impact than they did decades ago. Reducing glucose spikes protects the liver, and protecting the liver reduces central fat storage. Adipose tissue is an endocrine organ. Fat tissue is not passive. It secretes hormones. One of them is leptin. In younger years, leptin signals fullness efficiently. But with chronic overnutrition and inflammation, leptin resistance can develop, which means the brain does not receive fullness signals properly. This contributes to increased appetite, reduced energy expenditure, greater fat retention. Visceral fat also releases inflammatory molecules like interleukin-6 and TNF-alpha. These increase systemic inflammation. Inflammation interferes with insulin signaling, which leads to more glucose staying in circulation, which leads to more fat storage. This is why inflammation and belly fat reinforce each other. The reset interrupts that loop. Mitochondrial efficiency. Inside your cells are mitochondria. They are responsible for energy production. With age, mitochondrial efficiency declines slightly. When mitochondria are less efficient, fat oxidation decreases. Glucose utilization becomes less flexible. Energy production slows. This does not mean metabolism shuts down. It means flexibility decreases. Structured eating patterns improve mitochondrial efficiency over time, especially when protein is adequate, especially when glucose spikes are minimized. Consistency improves cellular energy use. the role of estrogen and testosterone. Hormonal shifts influence fat distribution. In women after menopause, declining estrogen shifts fat storage toward the abdomen. In men, gradual testosterone decline reduces muscle mass and increases central fat storage. This is not pathological, it is physiological, which is why muscle preservation becomes even more important. Resistance training helps, but protein intake and insulin stability matter daily. Hormones influence distribution, but behavior influences signaling. Gut microbiome influence, your gut bacteria influence, insulin sensitivity, inflammation, appetite, hormones, energy, extraction from food. After 60, microbiome diversity can decline. Highly processed foods reduce diversity further. Fiber increases it. Fermented foods support it. Stable eating patterns improve it. The reset includes vegetables and whole foods not just for calories, but for microbial health. Healthy microbiota improve metabolic signaling. Better signaling reduces abdominal storage. Chronic low-grade stress and abdominal storage. Chronic stress elevates cortisol. Cortisol increases glucose availability in the bloodstream. If that glucose is not used by muscle, it is stored, often viscerally. After 60, stress resilience decreases slightly, which means the same stressor produces greater hormonal response. This is why calming the evening matters. This is why walking after meals matters. This is why sleep matters. The reset is hormonal hygiene. Why rapid weight loss is risky after 60, rapid calorie restriction increases. Cortisol, muscle breakdown, fatigue, metabolic adaptation. Losing muscle lowers resting metabolic rate, which makes weight regain easier. The reset avoids aggressive restriction. It protects lean tissue. It encourages slow regulation. After 60, preservation is more important than speed. Bringing it together. So when we talk about belly fat after 60, we are talking about liver metabolism, insulin signaling, cortisol dynamics, muscle preservation, inflammatory regulation, hormonal shifts, gut microbiome health. This is not about willpower, it is about physiology, and physiology responds to consistency. When you anchor, protein, stabilize glucose, reduce late-night stress, improve sleepwalk after meals you influence, insulin curves, cortisol rhythms, inflammatory markers, fat oxidation, muscle retention. Not overnight, but measurably over time. This is medicine without medication. This is regulation without punishment. Part 1, the 4 pillars of the reset. Now we build structure. Pillar 1, protein, anchoring. After 60, protein protects metabolism. Aim for 25 to 35 grams per meal. 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight, daily. Why? Protein stimulates muscle protein synthesis. Muscle improves insulin sensitivity. Protein increases satiety. Protein stabilizes blood sugar. Protein increases the thermic effect of food. Without adequate protein, muscle declines faster, and metabolism slows further. Before each meal, ask, where is my protein? Examples: breakfast, eggs with vegetables, Greek yogurt with seeds. Lunch, chicken salad, lentils with tofu. Dinner, salmon with greens, lean beef with roasted vegetables. Protein first, carbs second. After 60, muscle equals metabolic leverage. Pillar 2, carbohydrate timing. Carbs are not eliminated, they are structured. Morning sugar spikes set up afternoon crashes. Shift most carbohydrates to midday meals, after light movement, Early evening in modest portions. Pair carbs with protein and fiber. Choose sweet potatoes, brown rice, beans, quinoa. Whole fruit, avoid liquid sugar. Avoid late-night pastries. Stability beats restriction. Pillar 3, the 12-hour eating window. Constant grazing keeps insulin elevated. A 12-hour eating window restores rhythm. Example, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. or 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Not extreme fasting, just structure, overnight. Insulin drops. Fat mobilization improves. Sleep improves. Consistency beats intensity. Pillar 4, evening cortisol reduction. Eat lighter at night. Avoid alcohol as sedation. Dim lights. Reduce screens. Take a 5 to 10 minute walk after dinner. Evening calm supports. Overnight. Fat regulation. Stress drives abdominal storage more than calories after 60. Calm is metabolic medicine. Part 2, a day inside the reset. Let's make this practical. Morning, protein-based breakfast. No liquid sugar, sunlight exposure. Midday, balanced meal with structured carbohydrates. Light walk after eating. Afternoon, hydration, protein. Rich snack if needed. Evening, lighter dinner. Minimal processed sugar. Gentle movement. Dim lights. Nothing extreme. Just rhythm. Part 3, the 30-day progression. Week 1, stabilize blood sugar. Week 2, introduce 12-hour window. Week 3, optimize protein and walking. Week 4, refine portions and hydration. Expect reduced bloating, improved sleep, more stable energy, slight waist reduction, not dramatic, but real. Part 4, what this is not. Not keto, not starvation, not 1-200 calories, not obsession. After 60, undereating triggers defense. Muscle loss accelerates. Metabolism slows. We preserve strength. Belly fat is feedback. Belly fat after 60 is not failure. It is information. It tells you muscle needs support. Insulin needs stability. Stress needs regulation. Sleep needs structure. 30 days of rhythm. 30 days of protein anchoring. 30 days of stable insulin. 30 days of calmer evenings. You do not need punishment. You need consistency. And consistency is within your control. And once metabolism stabilizes, something else shifts. Morning stiffness. Because food sets the chemistry, but movement sets the tone. In our next episode, I'll guide you through a simple 7-minute wake-up flow that restores ease before the day begins. Join me for that next step. Until then, stay re-inspired.
I hope this video brought you value and re-inspired you. If so, please subscribe, hit like, and leave a comment. And if anybody you know could use a little re-inspiration, please send it to them. Thank you so much for watching.